It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Saints and the Aviators. And it kicks off next. NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long offseason to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the offseason workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And now you lace them up, you strap the helmets on, and it kicks off what should be another exciting NFL football season.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my year, no matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season, I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Taken in by Gesicki. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Gesicki and in motion.
Tight play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Gesicki, the man in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Good snap. Good kick. And the Saints, led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, New Orleans. The PAT, up and good. And the Saints are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The whole team's offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Saints have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And the Saints are gonna have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. May to throw on 2nd down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he's taken down on what's... Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to...
On 1st and 10, here's May. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, it's May. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Throwing is May. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. May to throw again. That's caught by Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw is May. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Throw again is May. That's taken in. It's Jace McClellan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. May to the air once more. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal. In motion, Reed. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle to the 5-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. With McClellan. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Third and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Another one through the upright on the game. And the Saints add on to their lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts, first and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Hey, check that, street.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Head the street. Check out.
Up the middle they go. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? 7-5, 2-7, up 19 line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators. Ball to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's May. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.